Sorry about that. Sorted out. Beastmode versus Zap. We missed the first kickoff. There's a little bit of back and forth going on. Just in the warm-up, but started a little late, but we have started. Beastmode has started as well with a great goal early on. Just catching Zap halfway between the challenge, halfway between going back. And I think I also need to update the overlay. No, the overlay is all good. Wow. We're sorted for once. Let's go. Beastmode versus Zap. Beastmode's been doing really well. Zap maybe not doing quite as well results-wise, but did have a fantastic last series. Up against Chronic, went to Game 5. Looked like maybe a late series comeback could occur. Beastmode's been the story of this off-season so far in ones. Since he came out in Gamers 8, played a few of them. He beat Jories, he lost to Jories as well. Got a win over TRK, so he got some big scalps under his name. Lost to, I think, Rawas, if I recall. All in best of ones. Outside of that, hasn't played too much ones overall, so we will see exactly how he's going. He's already had a fantastic start though. His spacing so good. I was referring to this earlier. His spacing similar in threes, so it's not a huge adjustment for him to go to ones. The question is going to be how well he does off the kickoffs, how well he adjusts over a longer series rather than the best of ones he's been playing recently. Zap, much more venerated ones player overall. Had a tough run through the open qualifiers as well. But not considered the top of NA. So this is his chance really to get to that top level in ones. Maybe prove himself as well towards some RLCS teams. So he has been playing in RLCS, but no teams that have been pushing towards the top. He's still got maybe a long way in the threes game. In fact, I'd say he actually does have a bit of a weak threes game. Very ones focused, but I think if you are very good at ones, then you can convert that to threes. And if you're a threes player that becomes good at ones, it improves your threes as well. So see what grind Zap has been putting on through this long off season, leading up to Salt Mine 3 and $100,000. Absolutely crazy. Where does everybody in chat have him placing out in this group? I said Beastmode's my dark horse. He might even just be the dark horse to do wondrous things in this group. I was thinking maybe a top 2, top 3, and he's having a fantastic start so far. Did take a loss in the first series in to Chronic, if I recall. Number 3. What about for Zap? Beastmode's been beating Zap over the ball multiple times. Has the boost advantage as well here. Massive boost advantage now with that 100 grab. He's playing keep away. He's waiting for the challenge in. Sees that Zap goes to the 100 and plays it high. Oh my god, he's being a menace. Trying to drain the boost away. Zap not biting on any of those, which is quite smart, but eventually he does have to challenge, and it was in the corner that time. Zap gets around to it. Doesn't have boost for a quick counter attack, and he's actually going to go up the wall on 0 boost. This is dangerous. He's taking a risk here. Fortunately for him, Beastmode didn't have tons of boost at the same time. Zap looks like a preset Beastmode, the early challenge off the roof. A lot of risky challenges happening here for both players. A Beastmode with a quick touch off the backboard. Zap extended attack there, but nothing truly deadly looking. More testing of the Beastmode defense. Beastmode's going to go up for that one and score after a strong 50 game. And this is what it's been so far for Beastmode. In the midfield, a strong 50 game. Good spacing overall, recognizing when the opponent's going to come in for a challenge and taking him out of the game at the right time. but then in attack taking the ball high a lot. And we saw that in the last game as we were watching him. The last series, I should say. That he was very good in the air. Very deadly near that backboard. So forces your opponent to go up. And he's happy to also, so far in this game, take the ball high and then let the opponent go up and use their boost. Another good challenge coming out from Beastmode. Again, the spacing, the timing, really good in his challenge. Zap getting way too much power on his touch there. We'll see likely that Zap adapts well throughout the series, so what is likely a game 1 loss here is not a true indicator of how the full series will go. I definitely expect a bounce back. Interesting car, by the way. Do you guys know what the name of this car is? I think it's extra hard because of the decal, the multicolored nature of it, to know. It's the Sentio. Good read from Zap there. Fakes out a challenge. Bimo attempted the pinch past him, but Zapper's ready. Bimo winning the kickoff. Again, that was where I was looking at Beast Mode to see where he was kind of hanging out in the kickoff game. And he's done well so far. Ooh. Fake flip reset. Had to go underneath. Now it's Zap's turn, but Bimo not letting him get the boost to actually even go up to that ball. 25 seconds left. Pretty comfortable game for Beast Mode in this first one. I'll be honest, guys. I don't know any of the cars or the decal names or anything like that, so you guys are gonna have to lean on all of you chat experts for stuff like that. I do know the Octane. I can tell you that much. Beast Mode takes game 1. Pretty comfortable victory overall. Zap kind of just struggling to get possession, get good shots on. Bimo early on really kept that ball in his offensive half in Zap's defensive area, constantly draining the boost away. Ooh, Fennec, that might be going a bit far. That might be going a bit far for my knowledge. You know, back in my day, it was Octane or Dominus only. Imagine or sometimes people played the Breakout or the Batmobile, funnily enough, but no, I coached your set, so gotta be in on the Fennec. The true cars though are the Fatmobile, the Tumbler, and recently I've been using the Bumblebee car. Start here for Zap off the kickoff. You know, I had a bug or something and it never let me unlock the battle bus, so I don't have the battle bus. Here we go, Bimo off the roof. Ooh, fakes out underneath! It always just rolled in, goes to the bump. Maybe Beast Mode thought that was going in. Oh, that hurts for Beast Mode. He really felt that was going in. Yeah, big whoops comes out. He done really well. Unfortunately, didn't realize he had to get the follow-up at the same time. Zap getting goal number 2. An early lead. Beast Mode's going to be furious that it's not 1-1 now. Takes a shot straight off the kickoff, and that should be a goal. Zap couldn't get enough power as he's running back to get that out. Emo with the no flip kickoff allows him to get a wave dash early on, and that's given him so much speed. Quick double tap. He's been deadly with those. And I feel like Beast Mode, that's a deadly combo too. It's those plays that now set up in his Zap's mind that he has to cover the backboard at all times. Any touch towards his backboard, he has to be up early too. And we've seen that BMO is happy to try and exploit that. I have even been trying to hit the backboard there and ended up hitting the ball too early, rolling it along the ground. Difficult position actually here for BMO, with Zap just covering the midfield. Trying to get it past him. Difficult affair. He might have been able to take the option around his own corner, BMO. Instead, it's going to be Zap with a run of play. 20 boost. Has he missed that 100? Oh no, BMO just takes the early shot this time. Doesn't go for the backboard. Wouldn't have been able to get the follow-up with the amount of boost he had unless he got the perfect first touch. Another shot on Zap. Incredible save off the crossbar. And he's done well on the follow-up challenge. Takes a look around to see where Beast Mode is. Doesn't have to rush himself. Much better defensive play coming out from Zap. And a quick challenge too. How's the kickoff go? Beast Mode is surprisingly had the advantage off the kickoff. This time it's aZapatos. Look at the shot on. Doesn't get it past BMO. And now the counterattack is on. Beast Mode managed to get that back corner boost. Had plenty in the tank. Goes to the musty. Good read from Zap. Should get the counterattack here. aZapatos. A 4-2 lead. And it's based off his defensive effort so far. And that's incredible. To get that save, which was class of its own. And to get it in a way that he could follow up on, bouncing it off his own backboard. Maybe not so intentional, but perfect nonetheless. Oh, what a crunch. Zap has to use all of his boosts. There's no back corner boost. Fakes out Beast Mode, and we'll have the counter to... Maybe it wasn't a fake as BMO calls the whoops, but just a little bit forced the mistake. We don't get to see it again, unfortunately. So we will skip that replay. What a comeback from Zap after losing game one so badly. Fails his wave dash there. Actually reeled Beast Mode in. Was it a fail or was it a fake? Leave that up to you guys to decide. But Beast Mode, hook, line, sinker. And a 6 goal now. This is becoming a real battle. After this was a similar scoreline to game one, but the opposite way. Beast Mode's got a good kickoff. Fight back into it. I like the Beast Mode 1v1 kickoff so far. Going to get the 100 boost as well. Zap. What an awkward position. Beast Mode's going to take it high. Maybe go for a 50. And yes, he's pushed it through. This is great play from Beast Mode. Just inviting Zap to come into him now from the defensive end. It's the adaptation before he was forcing it a little bit too much. And Zap was happily taking the 50s. Usually it's that player that sits behind the ball that has the advantage in the 50s. Beast Mode's managed to finagle that into his favor. Avoids the 100 boost trap there. So he could get back for the save. Counterattack from BMO as Zap just tries to pinch that one across. Boost steal from Beast Mode should be enough to gain in possession. Zap tries to collect the pads. Big play from BMO now. Has the flip reset. Fakes it out underneath and behind. What a comeback it's been for BMO. 3 goals in a row now. Just getting really good spacing once again. Keeping the ball in an area where there's no room for Zap to challenge. Oh, that's not in. It was almost a detriment that Zap went for the bump. It slowed him down on the way back if that was on target. was well and truly over. This is awkward for BMO. The first touch, a little bit wide, and oh my god, he's disgusting. Not much that Zap could do here. He sees he's got the flip reset, and he's taking it to the corner. Zap was covering for the first play. And what a switch up. It's a tied game now. 4 goals in a row for BMO. Zap fans in disarray right now. It's BMO running rampant. Oh, he's another good 50 in front of the net. He's loved to go for multiple of them. How's he got around that? The mechanics of the young lads. 50 extraordinaire. Gets the touch around the corner. Gets the perfect first little touch just to set him up for a flip around. At the very last millisecond, he was really draining the clock on his second jump there. 5 goals in a row now. BMO loses the race to the side boost this time, and Zap in a very dangerously strong position. Should be a goal. It was almost done and dusted the moment that Beastmode thought that he was going to win that race to the 100 and lost it. And the demo at the end was going to be the decisive blow. Big 50, big kickoff, I should say, for Beastmode. And in the end, kickoffs are just 50-50s. Unless you don't go for it. Zap gets another one. Well, it looked like a big run of the green for Beastmode, but aZapatos has managed to reverse that momentum. Get a couple of his own. 50 seconds now. Beastmode taking it to the wall. This is where he's been dangerous, and Zap knows. He goes to the early challenge, which shuts down at least that flip reset play that has been so successful, has converted on that almost 100% of the time. And he do it from the corner. Beastmode! Beastmode! He's gone that next level. It's no longer just a beast, he's a mythical one. Tied it up. I thought that he was going to go for that slower flip reset play. I think Zap did the same thing. Instead, he just finds a great angle. 30 seconds. And he's on the corner again. What is Zap thinking? What's going through his mind? He doesn't know. There's 1,000 different shots that Beastmode could take. And aZapatos couldn't cover any of them. Backs out with a backflip. Can't recover in time. Beastmode has the lead. Is he going to match point? Well, it's going to have to be a fight here. 20 seconds. A good kickoff is needed. Beastmode's got the win there. And Zap can't recover. He will get the 100 boost. Beastmode plays the ball. Only has 12. And that's a dangerous one to go for. This should be a goal. Zap scores. 7 seconds and it's tied again. These kickoffs have been all about the boost for Zap. And he's got it this time. Beastmode doesn't quite know what to do. And Zap wins that race. He should win again. Oh, he doesn't! Oh, Beastmode! It's in! Beastmode scores after an absolute robbery, daylight robbery of the boost there. Couple of little bumps is all it took. And he manages to snipe the bottom of the net without it hitting the ground. He goes to match point. What a back and forth game. Oh. A great comeback from Beastmode after being down 4 goals at one point there. He fights back and forth. Last 7 seconds he needs to score. Now puts him on to match point. Zap needs to reconnect, it seems, as well. Whew. Oh, I need to recover after that game. It's very rare for just a single game to be as exciting and close forward as that one. And all of that to put BMO up 2-0. Look at the field control, by the way, for Beastmode. 71%. 59% of the possession. A lot of time spent in the Zap half, and that makes sense with the amount of times that Beastmode was kind of playing in that 50 range, as well as Zap trying to make Beastmode come to him so he could 50 him and get the counter attack. I still find it so funny the number of bumps are always equal.